EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Levis to throw off play action. Wilson snags it left side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Big 13. Big 13. Scott.
Now it's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Trayvon Walker. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Allen. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Right 5-4. On. Here.
Play action now. Levis. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Right 13. And it's his.
Levis now off of play action. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Right 13. Right 13.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Short.
Levis looking to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Third and 3.
Mike zero. Mike zero.
Levis to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Roman Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point now by Boswell. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Bengals 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next to score, Steelers 14, Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked them down for a win in the defense's column.
Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A 46-yard punt, a 4-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
11 MT, first down.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's Higgins out on the right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's get set. 11. 180. Lights up.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Gotta go score.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go.
Allen is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
and he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Levis sets up to throw here. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Off the play fake, Levis. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the Steelers getting another 1st down on a bit of a roll. Levis looking to move him around a bit. Walker is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
This is caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Allen's got it complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 7.
11. Right, 80. What is up?
From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Here is 3rd down and 4.
11 empty tight. 11. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Right, 80. 12. Stop. 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
12.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. He's got this to Pickens. Now inside the 25. George Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1-1, ready?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Right 80. Play shot. Empty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow on play action. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Stop. 11, 11. Stop.
They'll run with Allen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
11, 11.
First and 10 at the 14.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard fight.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 59 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 28. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Right, 80.
Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Gun. Got. Hey, can. 11. 12. 11 mighty. Got.
Now it's Burrow. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Right flank.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Levis to throw off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Straight ahead, Walker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set him back for 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, yep.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Oh, nice move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Levis setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Levis. Catch made right side by Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Levis to throw once more. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Levis to throw it. And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Like 49. 18. Go!
Levis looking to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And Levis going back to the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Roman Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
11. 12.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Allen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Gun. 11, M. Tahat. 11. 11, Thomas. 12. Tahat.
On first down, it's Allen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. It's hot.
Up the middle they go. Allen. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Now Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. Tahat.
Now a handoff up the middle. Allen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, can.
They go play action with Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Here we go. Can.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Gun. Shot. 180. What is hot? Shot.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is Allen. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go.
Shot. 11, Thomas.
They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on fourth and goal from the 3. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Levis back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He's got Pickens. Complete.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The 43-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Here's Levis. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down.
49.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Brought down
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Field goal, a 34-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He will find it. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
I'm one, ready?
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. What is up? 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
11. Here we go. Can. Start. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. MT, 11 MT. Start.
Throwing, Burrow. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Here we go.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3.
Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries? I'm not sure what was going on there, but I'm with you. I'm stunned they didn't try and kick the field goal there.
So for Pittsburgh, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.